Did you see it, Penguin? Did you see it?
Yes.
This intro makes everyone so hyped. I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the random versus random show match. It's currently a best of 7 between Jjakji and Balloon. It is actually now tied up now 2-2. Something I didn't expect to happen. I don't think these guys were either jokingly or serious. They both called 4 O's for each of them. But we'll see how this continues from here. Jjakji did manage to luck out, though, in the bottom left corner of the map with his best race. He's going to be blue, and he's going to be Terran.
What is with Jjakji scouting the correct direction every single game? I call map hacks.
Jjakji confirmed
Anyway,
God.
in the bottom left or bottom right spawn location, the guy who's clearly not using map hacks, it's going to be the purple Terran player, second TVT of the game. Oh, Jjakji. Anyway, Balloon in the bottom right. Oh, Jjakji.
I kind of feel like Jjakji's...
Jjakji.
Hang on. I think he's making like a balloon level mistake though, like what we saw in Habitation Station. A 2 racks can work. An 888 can work. Like, there's a lot of cheeses you can do to another Terran player. But on Ultra Team Stronghold, it's probably the weakest of them all because your base is covered by 1 ramp. You can expand. You could be ballsy, go CC first, and still technically have a chance to hold this off.
That's what we're going to see here, though. We're going to see a CC first out of Balloon.
Oh, yikes.
Luckily for him, Jjakji is rallying the Reaper to the top left, which is the farthest possible expansion away. But if he's doing this properly, I think he's going to send the SCV to the bottom right. And then he'll know to re-rally it, which is going to be a bit of an issue here. And this could be rough.
Please put a tech lab. Please put a tech lab. Please put a tech lab. Don't do Reapers.
You can't Marauder rush from that far away, man.
It's not about the rush, though. Marauders don't rely on timings. They just rely on you hitting hard enough.
I guess. All right, so we have the SCV going to the top right, which is better for Balloon than having gone to the top left. But there is one coming to the bottom right, but it's later. So at least he won't know as early.
Okay, so let's talk about this realistically for a lot of the people who have been not so comfortable in these situations before. Balloon is double raxing. He might not know about this Reaper right now, but the big thing is, you don't need a lot to hold off 1 Reaper. This isn't 2 Raxes producing them, it's just simply 1, proxied oddly in the middle of the map. All Balloon really needs to do is pull about 4 SCVs, keep the weak ones back, repair them up. A lot of people don't know this, but you can actually, with 3 SCVs, out-repair the DPS of a Reaper anyway, so this first one should not be that big of a problem. The downside, though, is with this being Ultra Zeum, there's a lot of ways for these to get into the base, and I think Reapers 2 and 3 are going to be the worst. A bunker from Jjakji comes down, though. This changes it up quite a bit.
A big SCV pull coming out here for Balloon. Balloon going to opt to target the bunker. By the looks of it, he cannot allow that bunker to finish. Got a Marine on the way. The second rack's almost done here. Second racks will complete. A lot of SCVs going down here for Balloon.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
He can afford to lose some, though, because he does have that second CC finished.
Sorry about that, dude's first blood. I promised you I'd nail it. I didn't.
Alright, so far, 4 workers killed to 1. Second Reaper coming in. This is getting rough.
It is, and they're going to start snowballing here real quick is the biggest, scariest problem for this. 1 Marine at a time. They're not synced up, and oh my gosh, if you guys have ever played like Nexus Wars, it's almost one of those situations...
1 Reaper.
Yeah, it gets out of there. It's almost one of those situations where you kind of wish you'd cancel both and just start doing it. But it ends up holding it for now. 3 Reapers coming back in, though. We'll be able to deal with 3 Marines. He has to keep these SCVs pre-pulled.
Yeah, where's the 3rd Reaper? It's joined up now.
Army. Yeah.
Alright, so 3 Marines out here. If he focuses well, he can try to whittle down the count of the Reapers a little bit. 1 Marine goes down. Good focus fire coming out of Jjakji.
It's kind of like chasing the Sockers, though. Like, you have to kind of do that like hit and run move, but as stated before, just snowballing a little bit will drive them out again, but Balloon doesn't... Once his factory completes, he'll be able to get a Hellion out. He'll be able to start dealing with this.
That's not his factory, though. That's Jjakji's factory in the production tab.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't have one coming. That's the problem. He doesn't have the answer for this. He doesn't have a 3rd barracks. He doesn't have his own factory. Like, the idea for a lot of people in this scenario is, like, you get that factory down. With Hellions, you're good to hold off Reapers. But these may have snowballed a little too quickly and a little too much. GG.
Yeah, GG. And a bit of a nice build order there from Jjakji. And it's really hard to hold Reaper-based play with a CC first, as Balloon is unable to do so. Jjakji puts himself on match point here with a 3-2 lead.
I wonder, too, if for Jjakji's thought process, if the idea was like, alright, even if he doesn't spawn Terran, even if it's like Protoss or Zerg, the idea is like, I'll be able to harass him enough to get a small edge into the game, knowing that pretty much every race would want to play greedy on Ultra Zeum. That's my best guess. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, we've used up most of the regular maps at this point, so there's Whirlwind, Waste Station, and Belshire left.